Hey, how's everyone today? So, this video here is on my IHC Mahino 464 Hudson, and this is a Canadian Pacific version of it. And I was actually looking for one of these particular locomotives for a while. Um, I originally wanted one of the ones that Rapido make, but I uh, I can't afford a $700 model train. It's way out of my realm of possibilities at this point in life, unfortunately. But I was more than happy to get this one here for a fraction of the cost. This is not part of one of the PC train sets, President's Choice train sets. This is just one that IHC makes, and we'll just take a look at the locomotive itself. And so I'm going to say this one here, uh, with my short experience in the hobby, this has just a tad above average detail, perhaps. So we'll take a look at the nose of the locomotive. So it's got your average details there. We got some hoses with glad hands there, all along the pilot. And so this particular locomotive, it's it's museumed right now, but today it looks a little different because it sits at its most modern configuration. This here, I do believe, was the 1920s configuration, but today the nose looks completely different than what it does in this locomotive here. And then, of course, we got just your average details on the boiler area. So we do have like details molded into the plastic. The bell on this one, unfortunately, is it's just plastic. It doesn't move like the President's Choice train set locomotives. Like typical IHC here, the hose detailing there is molded into the cab. It would have been nice to see this device here. I can't remember what it's called. It would have been nice to see that as a separately applied detail, but it is not, unfortunately. But we do have a couple on the roof that are separately applied, so I'm definitely happy with that. And again, the the white tires, not tires, the wheels. I love them. I love the white tires. Always have. Like I say, we love doing that in Canada. And we have the piping along the bottom, which makes me really happy. I really like to see that. So to me, that's what I would call just above average detailing. Why I say that with this locomotive here, and it's hard for the camera to pick up, but it does have the textured walkway, which is great. I like that. The tender is just pretty similar to all the other IHCs, and in Canada, we always have the six axle trucks with our we for some reason we always use six axle trucks with our tenders. They all seem to be six axle. And see if I get a shot at the back of it here. Just turn that around a little bit. Oh, there we go. And we got a separately applied ladder, which is great. And I have a metal Katy coupler there on the back. I'm running low on my Katy couplers. I gotta get some more. My next trip into the city. But that is definitely a trip because I'm 2.5 hours away from the city, so don't go there much. And there, we'll look down this side of the locomotive. Again, there's a lot of details are molded into the boiler, but we got some separately applied details on the top. And we have separately applied details along the bottom where the rear trucks are. And again, this to me is what I just call just above average detailing. And like all my IHCs I have, they are extremely reliable excellent running model locomotives, and they have no problem pulling. Good weight to them and well balanced. And of course, the rear trucks and the front trucks do have springs, so they stay on the track really, really well. And of course, I love the color scheme of this locomotive. Really nice color scheme. And like all the IHCs, they're really easy to convert to DCC in sound. And detail inside. Oh, I got the wires hooked up on this one. I forgot about that. I should probably disconnect those. The detail inside is just average. It's all molded in plastic and stuff, but I mean, it is there, so that's a bonus. Yeah, I forgot I had those wires hooked up still. I don't wanna break those because I am not good at soldering. I haven't developed much of a skill for that. But yeah, all in all, this is one of my favorite steam locomotives that I have, and I like to use it quite frequently, along with my other 464 Hudson locomotive. But I don't remember where this one sits as a museum today. I'd have to Google. I Googled it months ago, but of course I'm not going to remember that now. One thing I might do, because when I was looking at Rapido's version of the model, so all the detailing right here, this piping, it's black on the Rapido models, and the piping going down here too, which leads into this piping that is supposed to be black. So I'm going to do a little detail there, and that'll make it look a lot better. That'd be really cool. And also this here, whatever I don't remember what these are called. I noticed on the Rapido models that these are black. I'm just going to call them caps. Probably the complete wrong name to use for them. I apologize because I do not know all the parts of a steam locomotive. I know a little more about the diesels than I do the steams. But I mean, I love the steam locomotives equally. They're all nice to me. So with a little bit of TLC, I can definitely I'm gonna add a little more detail to it. But overall, excellent locomotive. If you're looking into like getting different kind of steam locomotives, I highly recommend IHC. Yeah, most of them just have average detail, but I mean, if you're really good with arts and crafts, you can definitely make it look a lot better. But in terms of reliability, they're extremely reliable. I haven't had one fail. I'm not saying they can't fail, but I mean, anyone I talk to that's been in the hobby for quite a while praise their reliability. They're always good runners, and that's what the hobby shop closest to me said too. IHC, excellent bang for your buck. If you want to get in the steam locomotives, just don't expect the detail of a Rapido. But maybe someday I'll get my dream steam locomotive and a Rapido. But at this point in my life, man, 700 Canadian dollars is a big pill to swallow for a model train. I mean, if I could, I definitely would, but not right now. But until then, I'm more than happy with this one here. This one is excellent for me. Alright, everyone, take care and have an awesome day, and I'll have another video up and running soon.